Welcome to Channel Name, where we explore the fascinating stories behind the world's most incredible discoveries. Today, we're going to take a journey through the history of electricity, from the early experiments of Benjamin Franklin to the modern power systems that light up our homes and cities. Let's get started. Benjamin Franklin was born on January 17, 1706, in Boston, Massachusetts, to Josiah Franklin and his second wife, Abia Folger. He was the 15th of 17 children, and his family lived in a modest home in the heart of Boston. Franklin's childhood was marked by hard work and determination. He was apprenticed to his older brother James, a printer, at the age of 12. This was a crucial period in his life, as it taught him the skills he would need to become a successful printer and writer. Franklin's apprenticeship lasted for 7 years, during which time he learned the ins and outs of printing and publishing. He also began to develop his writing skills, publishing his first piece of writing in the Boston Gazette at the age of 16. Franklin's education was largely self-taught. He devoured books on science, philosophy, and literature, and he even began to conduct his own experiments in electricity. His curiosity and love of learning would serve him well throughout his life. Franklin's education was largely self-taught. He devoured books on science, philosophy, and literature, and he even began to conduct his own experiments in electricity. His curiosity and love of learning would serve him well throughout his life. In 1723, Franklin left Boston for Philadelphia, where he became a successful printer and publisher. He founded the Pennsylvania Gazette, which became one of the most popular newspapers in the colonies. Franklin's move to Philadelphia marked a new chapter in his life. He became involved in local politics and began to make a name for himself as a respected figure in the community. In 1730, Franklin married Deborah Read, with whom he had 2 children. His family life was marked by tragedy when his daughter Sarah died at the age of 4. Despite these challenges, Franklin remained devoted to his family and continued to prioritize their well-being. Franklin's early life was marked by hard work, determination, and a love of learning. These traits would serve him well throughout his life, as he went on to become one of America's most influential figures. In the 1740s, Benjamin Franklin was conducting a series of experiments to understand the nature of electricity. He was particularly interested in understanding the relationship between lightning and electricity. Franklin's famous kite experiment in 1752 showed that lightning is a form of electricity, and it sparked a new era of research into the subject. Franklin's discovery led to the development of lightning rods, which are still used today to protect buildings from lightning strikes. But Franklin's work was just the beginning of the story of electricity. In the late 18th century, Italian physicist Alessandro Volta invented the first battery, which produced a steady electric current. This was a major breakthrough, as it allowed scientists to study electricity in a more controlled way. Volta's battery was made up of alternating copper and zinc discs separated by cardboard soaked in salt water. It may not look like much, but it was a major innovation that paved the way for the development of modern power systems. In the 1830s, British scientist Michael Faraday discovered electromagnetic induction, which is the principle behind many modern power systems. Faraday showed that a changing magnetic field could induce an electric current in a nearby wire. Faraday's discovery led to the development of generators, motors, and transformers, which are all critical components of modern power systems. It's hard to imagine how we would live without these technologies. In the late 19th century, Thomas Edison developed the first practical light bulb, which revolutionized indoor lighting. Edison's bulb used a carbon filament and was powered by a direct current, DC, electricity. Edison's invention was a major breakthrough, as it allowed people to light up their homes and businesses without relying on candles or gas lamps. It also paved the way for the widespread adoption of electricity in homes and industries. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, Nikola Tesla developed alternating current, AC, electricity, which is still used today to transmit power over long distances. Tesla's work on AC power allowed for more efficient transmission and distribution of electricity, making it possible to power entire cities and industries. Tesla's innovations were a major breakthrough, as they enabled the widespread adoption of electricity in homes and industries. His work on AC power also paved the way for the development of modern power systems. Today, we have advanced power systems that rely on complex networks of generators, transmission lines, and distribution systems. These systems are designed to provide reliable and efficient power to homes, businesses, and industries. From smart grids to renewable energy sources like solar and wind power, modern power systems are constantly evolving to meet our changing needs. As we continue to innovate and develop new technologies, we can expect even more exciting developments in the field of electricity. The impact of electricity on the world has been profound and far-reaching, transforming the way we live, work, and communicate. Here are some of the significant impacts. Electricity has enabled the widespread use of machinery, leading to increased productivity and economic growth. It has also enabled the development of new industries, such as telecommunications, computing, and manufacturing. Electricity has enabled the development of medical equipment, such as MRI machines, defibrillators, and ventilators. It has also improved healthcare services by providing lighting, refrigeration, and heating/cooling in hospitals. Electricity has transformed the way we travel, with electric vehicles, trains, and aircraft becoming increasingly popular. It has also enabled the development of advanced transportation systems, such as traffic management and public transportation systems. Electricity has enabled the widespread use of telephones, computers, and the internet. It has also enabled the development of mobile phones, satellite communications, and other forms of wireless communication. Electricity has enabled the development of modern agriculture, with irrigation systems, refrigeration, and processing equipment. It has also improved food distribution by enabling refrigeration and transportation of perishable goods. Electricity has enabled the development of modern educational institutions with lighting, heating/cooling, and audio-visual equipment. It has also enabled online learning and distance education. Electricity has transformed the way we live at home, with lighting, heating/cooling, refrigeration, and entertainment systems. It has also enabled the development of modern appliances, such as washing machines, dryers, and dishwashers. Electricity has enabled the development of energy-efficient technologies, such as LED lighting, solar panels, and energy-efficient appliances. Electricity has both positive and negative environmental impacts. On the positive side, it has enabled the development of renewable energy sources and reduced our reliance on fossil fuels. On the negative side, it has contributed to greenhouse gas emissions and pollution. Electricity has enabled global connectivity by enabling international communication networks, satellite communications, and online connectivity. Electricity has enabled scientific research in fields such as physics, biology, and chemistry. It has also enabled the development of advanced research equipment, such as particle accelerators and telescopes. Electricity has enabled new forms of artistic expression, such as music production, video art, and digital animation. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the history of electricity. From Benjamin Franklin to modern power systems, we've seen some incredible innovations that have changed our lives. Join us next time for another fascinating story behind one of the world's most incredible discoveries.